Hi there, we are back again. So, we are going to finish this chapter today here, and after that, again, you read it yourself and try to understand. If you have any problem, as I told you, go ahead and jot me down a message on the group. And any issues you have, please do go ahead and let me know. And if you want any help in any other subjects where you're having problem, you're not able to get it solved or something, you want some help, please do tell me. Don't tell me maths because I'm very bad at maths. And you ask me anything else, I'll obviously go ahead and help you out. Okay? So if you want any issues, if you want any help, please don't hesitate. Go ahead and let me know. I'm here for you 24/7, as I'm telling you always. The human life. The equatorial regions have dense forest which hinder settlement. Hinder settlements means that settlement is not so easy there. There's a lot of hindrances, there are a lot of problems. Suppose I make a house in the night, one gorilla comes and picks me and throws me away. That was just a joke. But generally there are too much of wild animals in and around, so you have to be very careful. Some tribes are found in these forests. Life is very tough for these tribes. Malaria is a common illness in this region because of mosquitoes. Too much of water, dirt, darkness, there's not much sunlight. So malaria is dangerous there. Some of these tribes such as the Semangs of Malaysia, Kubus of Sumatra and Pygmies of the Congo Basin are nomadic tribes who spend their life hunting and gathering. Nomadic means they travel from one place to another. Other such are the Dayaks of Borneo, Bantas of Zaire, and the Amazon Indians form the farming communities. Most of them practice shifting agriculture. Under this system, they clear a piece of land by burning it. They grow crops on this land for 2 to 3 years, after which the fertility of the land diminishes and they move to a new area. Got it? So they get a place, cut down the trees, everything, they burn it up, get it ready, get it fertile, they dig up, they do their farming and all, and then they do it, use it for 2 to 3 years, then that fertileness of that soil goes away, it's useless, that place, again they leave that place and they go to another place. So again that place, again plants will grow, something else will come up and again they might come back later again. So it's like that. Plantation agriculture was introduced by the Europeans who sailed to these lands to trade in the Southeast Asian countries and Africa. Through this method, crops are grown on a large scale of commercial purpose. The crops which are grown here are called, I'm sorry for my phone just rang. Okay, the Europeans who sailed to these lands to trade Southeast Asian countries and Africa. Through this method, crops are grown on a large scale of commercial purposes. The crops grown in these plantations are tea, coffee, rubber and cocoa. I have told you about it. So first these plantations were there, these plants came up there, and after that it came to, started visiting other countries, the seeds came into other countries, the plantation process came into other countries. Okay, so we are done till here, and you are going to study and you will take care of it yourself. You will read this place. The equatorial regions fall in the torrid zone and lies on both sides of the equator. You will read these, try to understand. If you have any problem within yourself, look into the book again. Everything is easy. I have explained it to you 3 times and you won't have a problem. True and false, you are going to do it yourself. Okay, the equatorial region is found in the frigid zone. Impossible. Equatorial forest region receives the direct rays of the sun. Absolutely correct. The equatorial forest region, the trees grow and shed their leaves at the same time. Correct. The tallest trees form a canopy. Absolutely right. In plantation agriculture, crops are grown for commercial purposes. Yes. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, thunderstorm occur. Hot and wet region is your luxuriant growth of plants. Shifting agriculture is practiced by Amazon Indians. Plant agriculture is tea and coffee. Plantation crops is tea and coffee, and plantation agriculture was introduced by the Europeans. Plantation crops is tea and coffee. Okay, choose the correct answers. How many layers of trees are there in the equatorial forest? You have to give that. What is the lowest layer of the forest? Please you do that. The emergent layer. And in which continent is the Amazon basin located? South America. Which of these are found in the equatorial forest? Hummingbirds, macaws, toucans, all of these. Where are the pygmies found? Sumatra, Malaysia, Congo Basin, India. That you have to write. Unscramble the words. Is tropical thunderstorm is the first one. The evergreen. Then we have the anaconda. Then we have the crops plantation and Europeans. I have given you all these question answers. I'll do for you. Okay. So it's done till there, and you'll take care of yourselves and be good and study at home. And I'll put up these questions in the next class before Thursday. You will get these question answers will be done for you, and it will be posted up on the website. But before that, guys, I need you to do that. Please do what do you say? Do your handwriting also. Try to learn new spellings. Try to learn new words. Be proactive. When you are staying at home, you have so much of time, so you come to know everything about it. And have fun also. Okay. So do whatever you want after you do your studies. Okay, guys. Take care. We are done with chapter 5. If you have any issues, again I am repeating once again, if you have any issues, please do get back to me, get in touch with me. Okay, take care, God bless, keep rocking, and see you on Thursday with a new chapter, or I can explain. I'll again touch this chapter, some parts of it. I'll discuss the questions with you, I'll explain you the answers, and then we'll go to chapter 6. Okay, bye bye, see you, and be good, stay home, stay safe, bye.